Hello, party people. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are y'all? I'm going to give folks just a few minutes to hop in. If you're in here, please feel free to say hello in the chat. How are y'all doing? It's been so long since I've been live. I'm so glad to be back and chat with y'all and update y'all on everything and all that good stuff. So yeah, please, if you're here, please say hello in the chat. Let me know you're in here. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Also, can someone confirm? Can y'all hear me? Alrighty. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me. Alrighty, so let's get started. If I'm too loud or anything as well, please let me know. I can lower my volume or I can take the mic away a little bit. But while folks are still trickling in, I'm just going to give a few updates. First and foremost, I just want to formally update and tell y'all all thank you so much, Zach. I really, really appreciate that. And welcome in. Hello. So glad that you're here. So a couple announcements. So I wanted to formally announce to you all my new name and pronouns. I do now go by Ami. It's basically my old name, but just shortened. So instead of saying Amina, you're just saying Ami. So that's my new name, and my pronouns are he, him. I'm really thankful and excited to share this part of my journey with you all on this space. I've always talked about running my YouTube channel to be a community, to create safety, to create more awareness about authenticity, moving abroad, living abroad, all that good stuff. So thank y'all for going on that journey with me. I really do appreciate y'all. Also, excuse if I am clearing my throat and stuff like that throughout this. As y'all know, I recently have been going through, getting over COVID. So my lungs and all that still, they're better, but we're still fighting. So thank you for grace with that. So yeah, thank you for being here. Welcome, welcome from Florida. Hello, love to travel with the. I love that. I love that name. Okay, a couple more announcements. So also while I'm doing this, if y'all have any questions just from the bat, please feel free to drop them in the comment section. As soon as I get through with, I just have two more announcements and everything. We can hop right into questions. I also have some questions that were submitted through Instagram and stuff like that. So anyway, everyone, we're going to get some stuff answered today. We're going to build community and we're going to chat. So, all right. Um, I did want to announce as well that I will be, I'm looking for moderators. Um, and also, oh my gosh, the blades. I am looking for moderators, people to kind of just help support me with moderating the comments and stuff like that. Um, with my channel expanding with more content surrounding around queerness and trans and things like that. Just running into some interesting comments, some things that I know are not always coming from the best places. But that being said, I want to lean onto this beautiful community that I've created and be able to manage that and not have to look at every single one myself, because that can be exhausting and be a lot. So other than that, please DM me on Instagram, amis_adventures, or email me at aminasadventures@gmail. I still got to fix my email, y'all. And the last thing is I want to tell y'all is that I'm going to start doing my channel in seasons. So Amis Adventures will start to become a season thing. So that means I'm going to be a lot more intentional with a lot more content in a short amount of time. And then I'm going to be taking 1 month breaks from creating content, just to give myself that space to kind of build back up the creative juices. And I feel like I have to 365 come up with content, which I think is not sustainable. So each season will be about 3 months, and each season will encompass new videos every week, live videos along with Throwback Thursday videos. So on Thursdays, not every Thursday, but on some Thursdays, I will be posting throwback videos. So like some of the content that I either didn't get to or that I hadn't posted yet. Um, I I will be sending no, I will be posting that on Thursdays. So if you see a video on Thursdays, it's a throwback. New to y'all, old to me, but you'll probably only be able to notice because of my hair. So let's keep going. So updates. Also, y'all, like I said, let's check the comments really quick, the chat really quick. Please let me know if you have any questions. I also have some questions as well. Hello, Zach. Hello, Lift Your Travel with Wave. Welcome from Mexico City. I am currently in Mexico City, which a lot of y'all knew that already, but just wanted to reiterate that. But welcome. Thank you for tuning in from Florida. Travel Well with Mikkel. We have one of the best travel content creators in the game right here with us on Amused Adventures. Travel Well with Mikkel. If y'all not subscribed to that channel, y'all need to already. Hello, Mikkel. Thank you for being here. Hello, Sam. I miss you too. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so happy you're here. Seeing lots of love. And I don't know what that is. Like I told y'all, I need help with moderators because it gets interesting sometimes, the comments that I get on videos or on lives and stuff like that. So with that being said, I created this space, this live specifically because I just wanted to answer y'all's questions about my journey. I'm open to that, about living abroad and everything like that. Basically, the point is about all things living abroad. I will have Ask Me Anything lives in the future where y'all can ask me anything. But I mean, we're here. If you have a question, please feel free, drop it down below. And I'm going to get started. Trying to think of anything else I need to update y'all on. I have like notes, so that's what I'm looking at, y'all. So I did receive some questions on my Instagram. So one of the questions I got were, what are some of the biggest culture shocks you've experienced in your travels? So I've been living abroad now a year, 4 months, something like that. And some of the biggest culture shocks I would definitely say are, language barriers. I think the biggest thing is like the change of pace in life, and there's a difference in what is valued in other countries. I feel like coming from a place like the United States, very much things are based off of status and money, success, and things like that. And yes, Zach. But yeah, things are very much based on that. And I feel like since I've moved abroad, I've realized that I've met people where, I mean, number one, money isn't that big of a thing for them. Like it's not that big of a deal. Like people need money to survive, of course, but it's not as much attached to your value as a person, or it's not as much attached to like, I don't know, like who you are, which I feel like it is very much in the States. Like the same thing with time. Like, oh my gosh, I think maybe that's the biggest one, because that's the one that brought me the most, I think, difficulty, was when I first moved abroad. In the States, time is such a big thing. Like you're on time, you have to be on time to everything. Like I remember I was in college, I had a Google Calendar that was filled to the top because I was like, I can't be late. And very much so, being late to things is seen as disrespectful, it's seen as rude, it's seen that you're not valuing that person or their time. And I had so many instances when I first moved around the first couple months with my local friends where they would be late, and I would feel some type of way about it. I would feel upset about it because I'm like y'all aren't valuing, like y'all don't value my time, like y'all don't value like who I am, all these different things that I had from living in the States. And for them, it's nothing like that. Time isn't like this idea of like respect or anything like that. It really truly is just like you get there when you get there, but like regardless of when they show up, like they're there to like spend time with you and to build community with you. So I think that was maybe the biggest thing, the biggest change for me is like trying to distance myself from how much I value time and connected that to people and how much they respect me, because of that at the end of the day, everywhere else I've been, that's not the case. So I think that was a pretty big culture shock. Let's check the comments really quick. Yes, your question. Welcome, VAC. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Glad that you are here. Especially with work, sounds less stressful. Honestly, yeah, like I feel like, and even now, like the only times now I'm really stressed to myself about time is if I'm going to be hanging out with another person from the United States. If not, I'm like, if I'm 5, 10 minutes late, it's really not that big of a deal. And I kind of adjusted that. I don't know why now every plane in Mexico City wants to leave and come in, but um, um, but what was I saying? No, but yeah. So as far as time and everything like that, like I realize now I'm like it's not that. I forgot what I was saying now. I think I have COVID brain because like my memory not the same anymore. But we won't get into that. Again, y'all are here live in the chat. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them down below in the comment section. I also have a question for y'all. I'm not gonna act like I thought about this ahead of time and I'm planned out, because we all know that I'm not. Okay, so my question for y'all. So we're coming into 2022. I think this last year was really stressful in a lot of different ways. So my question to y'all would be, do y'all plan to travel this year? And if so, where are you planning to go? Let me know. Let me know down below. Let me know. Okay. So I'm going to answer this question. Okay. How have you been community while abroad? Hello, Jennifer. Oh my gosh. Jennifer was out here in Mexico City with me, y'all, and she left me. Yeah, like she left me. So she went back to the States for a bit. But definitely an amazing person. So glad that you're here. How have you built community while abroad? Um, I think community, I think has been one of the most important things every plane in Mexico City. Lord, it's a Delta plane this time, y'all. Every plane. So, have you built community in while abroad? I feel like community has been a very important thing for me, because since I am abroad, when I left by myself with nothing but me, my suitcases. Obviously, I still have my friends and stuff like that back in the States, but it's very much like it's been a solo journey. With that being said, I think that it's been imperative for me to have community, because in those moments when I'm stressed out, when I'm overwhelmed, like not always I can really lean on my family and my friends back in the States, because they don't really get it as much. So I think the ways that I build community is, number one, making sure that my community is well-rounded. I know some people, when they move abroad, they kind of stay in like the expat bubbles or the traveler bubbles. Don't get me wrong, I have tons of friends that are expats, that are travelers. Love that 100%, especially if I'm able to meet other Black queer travelers and expats. But I also have been very intentional in making sure that I'm making friends with local people. I'm making friends with people from other countries, um, especially locals, because I think that has made, I think a lot of my most richest cultural experiences have been when I have close friendships with locals. The ways that I've done that, it depends. I'm also an extrovert, so I am that person that, if I make eye contact with someone and something telling me like, oh, maybe you should go say hi person, I will go say hi to that person. I think some people would say that's like a disease or that's like a problem. And I know that some of my introverted friends will literally like I don't know, they will probably like be like, what is wrong with you? But I'm that person. Like if I see someone and I'm like, oh, they look interesting, or something sometimes just intuitive. I'm like, oh, hey, like, do you want to eat together? Hey, how are you? Like, I just moved here, like I'm like trying to meet people, or what place do you recommend? Like that's one question. Asking local people, like whenever I'm in a taxi when I first get to a place, that's how I found my first food places. I asked a taxi where I'm like, where's a good place to get food here? Now it's hit or miss. There's been a couple times I got recommendations and they've been bad, but for the most part they've been pretty good. Um, so talking to people, what else? Also dating apps. I know this sounds weird, y'all, but it's real. Like you can really find some dope people, whether it's dating, like trying to find someone like romantically or something like that. Or it is trying to just make friends and like, meet new people. Um always be clear in your intentions. I would say in your bio, like what you're looking for, because you don't want to mislead people. But I've met some really dope people through Tinder that have become great friends or great people. Also, there's Bumble BFF that's available in some countries I've been to. Facebook groups are a really great place to meet people. Be a little careful because sometimes certain groups let people in that are not supposed to be in that group. So be careful. What else? Also, like just social media in general. I think I try to be very clear in my social media, like who I am, what I stand for, um, and include labels like the fact that I'm queer, the fact that I'm trans and stuff like that, the fact that I'm a traveler and expat. I put that in my social media so then like other people find me. I think it also helped like I actually met Jennifer and some other folks through I was featured on Travel Noirs. Yeah, I was I was featured on Travel Noir's Instagram page. So actually, a couple of people reached out to me like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in Mexico City," or "Hey, I'm gonna be this place. I would love to like connect." So, and I've also reached out to people from that as well. So there's so many ways to meet community, build community. I'm actually gonna work on doing a video about that. I'm definitely not a celebrity. I just saw that. I'm not a celebrity. Please no. um, but yeah, I'm gonna be doing like a video that's more concrete and more about building community, both online, so like kind of like that like before you get there type of model of finding community abroad, and in person. All right, let's check the comments really quick. Yes, but keeping a lot of flexibility because COVID is cray. That is so true. Especially, I mean, I just had COVID. So like I mean, what else am I gonna say? Like that stuff was not it was not it. It was not a good time. Did not enjoy my time with COVID. I'm glad that she's gone. Well, she's out here, but she's not in my y'all get what I'm saying. Anyway, love your videos. What do you use for your skin because you're glowing and dewy? You know, I'm embarrassed, but I really don't. Yeah, I haven't had a haircut, which shows this is a quarantine cut. But I don't have a skin routine. I've just been blessed with pretty good skin. I get pimples once in a while. I'll get like a pimple or two once a month or something like that. But yeah, I don't really have a routine. I use Vaseline. I'm actually kind of ashy right now, which I've been subconscious about that since this live started. We keep the transparency over here. So here we go. But yeah, planning to go to London, Ireland, Germany, and France, but you have me wanting to go to Chiang Mai. Listen, Chiang Mai, Thailand. I want to go to like just Thailand in general is beautiful. I've been wanting to go back since I left. It's so beautiful. The food, oh my god, I think, I mean, my personal goal is to get back to Southeast Asia by the middle of this year. I don't know if it's gonna be possible with COVID and just everything in my life going on, but I really hope that that's possible, and I hope you change your mind and maybe swap one of those places in there to go to Chiang Mai. Um, hold on, y'all. Excuse me. I hope that was not in y'all's ears. Okay. Planning to travel back to Nevada in May for a couple of friends' graduations. Missed them since moving to Pennsylvania. That's super cool. I need to go back to Nevada because I still have stuff in storage there. Shout out to my landlord Phyllis for giving me a storage, even though I don't live there anymore. Really appreciate you. But yeah, definitely want to. I need to go back to Reno specifically, and my immediate family's in Vegas, so definitely going to be out there. What is wrong? Oh. I'm so glad you said hi to me that day in high school. Honestly, like I feel like not all my friends, but a lot of my friends in high school and college, I made from being that weird person that says hi to the people that like usually are like, don't talk to me. But usually that's some of the dopest people you'll meet because I don't know, they're just dope people. Like just because someone's introverted does not mean like they are not like they don't have great stuff to say. Um, so thank you, Sam. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, let me know if y'all have any more questions. I think I have one or two more over here. Um, what's the most delicious food I've ever eaten abroad, and what's the nastiest? Uh, First thing comes to mind is Oaxaca. Like now let me mislead y'all. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Peru. I was not that big of a fan of Peruvian food. Don't shoot me. I mean, don't don't hold that against me. I know Peru is known as like the gastronomic capital of Latin America and all these amazing things, but it just wasn't that good for me. But I wouldn't say that was the nasty food I've eaten though. I would say the most delicious food I've had is some of the moles and just the food in general in Oaxaca is delicious. Like it's so varied and delicious. I think I'll probably will talk about it until the day that I leave this earth because unless I go somewhere that has better food, but that's been the best food I've had abroad thus far. And I used to say that it was a tie between Colombia and Thailand. Yeah. So yeah, the nastiest. I don't remember what it was, but I was in this small pueblo in Colombia, and I'm pretty sure I remember I ate some of the nasty one of the nastiest things I've ever eaten in my life. I remember what it was, but I remember I was like, "What is this? And why did you give this to me?" Like I was upset because food is really holds dear to my heart. Truth be told, y'all, like besides my lungs and stuff like that, when I had COVID, like I was more concerned about like how am I what am I gonna do if I lose my taste? Like I need to eat food. I need to taste food. Like I'm a traveler. Like this is very important. So yeah. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, y'all, if y'all had any food, like if you've been traveling, like what's the tell me the places like, okay, if you're a traveler, if you travel, please let me know whether it's a city, a state, a country, a food that you're just like, no, it was not it. It did not hit. It did not do well. Whether it's in the US too, let me know because listen, eventually I want to travel more in the US as well and see more of the United States. But yeah, food is very important to me. I think it's like community and then like food. It's like I mean let me not even go that far. Let me chill out. But yeah. Let's see. The last question I have on here, what countries would you recommend for Black queer travelers? So I think me and Travel Mikkel, aka Mikkel, is we're going to be collabing soon. And kind of, I feel like the video is just kind of going to be like a Black queer travel guide type of video, um, just to give y'all an idea of like if you are a Black queer traveler, like these are our tips. This is like places to go. Um, for me specifically as a Black queer person, here in Mexico City has been where I've built the most Black queer community. That's just the reality of it. But there have been other places that I've met and gained a lot of great community. I felt like Oaxaca was pretty open when it came to queerness. I think mostly the other place I'm going to name is more like queerness. And when I was in Lima, Peru, I did go to Pride there, and the Afro-Peruvian community was very much prevalent there at Pride. and a lot of my friends were both hold the identities of Afro-Peruvian and queer. So I felt like that was interesting as well, and I felt pretty safe there as well. So I would say those places. Let's look in the chat. Let's see. London traditional English breakfast. That don't even sound right. Like that doesn't sound good at all. Like okay. Also, y'all, thank you for being here. Also, make sure to like this video. Also, make sure to. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, we're gonna continue. Food is key. Food is life, and I mean that literally and figuratively. Like it's just as much as I get mad that like I literally get upset the fact that I have to continuously to buy food in order to live. I might very much enjoy the experience of eating, but I don't enjoy the fact that it's a requirement sometimes. Because sometimes I just don't want to. I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I'm gonna sit with that. I got you. Yes. So y'all, I'm gonna have in the description. Y'all need to check out if you are vegan and if you are a traveler. I'm gonna have a link to my friend Jennifer's blog down below in the description. She has tagged the term vegabond. She's vegan. She's a traveler. She has a lot of posts about vegan food in the US and other places that she's traveled around the world, from Guatemala to Costa Rica. She's also working on some content from here in Mexico. So I'm gonna have that down there for y'all. And I'm also gonna talk to her and figure out ways that we can maybe get some of those places and go to them in person. And so y'all can really see that she has the magic on her vlog. So yeah. All right. We have another question. I also want y'all to know if this is helpful and if you want to send any support, feel free to tap into super chats down below. I really appreciate that. And also, please feel free to share my channel, share any videos you find helpful. Did y'all see that? Okay, anyway, if there's anything that y'all see that is helpful, please share with other people. Also, I forgot to mention the expat app. If you're Black, that is a great place to find community while abroad. But again, I'm going to make a video on that because I think that's important. Okay, let's get into this question. How have you managed healthcare while abroad? I've always leaned on my health insurance in the States. My experience, okay, it depends and it varies. I've had different experiences. I've had the experience from like when I was in Ecuador where I had Ecuadorian health insurance. You know, I was going to doctors and all this different stuff. And I've had experience in places where I didn't need to see a single doctor, so it didn't really matter. And I've had experiences somewhere in the middle where I was going to see doctors, I was going to get care, but I was paying out of pocket. With that being said, I think that the quality of care I've received for healthcare has been higher quality than any care that I've received in the States. And I say that because I feel like 9 times out of 10, I've had a couple one-off experiences where it wasn't the best, but 9 times out of 10, my experience with doctors and healthcare providers abroad, even with like language barriers, cultural differences, all these things, I still felt like I was being heard a lot more than I had been when I went to the doctor in the States. Also, it's a lot more cost effective. I got these glasses. Listen, I had these for a while now, so don't judge me, but I got these glasses. I think they might be dirty too. I have a big head. Y'all see this? I really have no filter. I got these glasses in Merida, Mexico. I think it was like $40, and that included the eye exam, the lenses. I included everything, and they have like the little. Y'all see, like it has like the blue stuff on there, so it can like protect it from the sun. So in the States, like I feel like glasses, I don't know how much glasses are in the States. I don't remember, but they're a lot more expensive than $40. And the exam is so I would say like if you're going somewhere, if you just need to get a couple appointments. Also, dental care has been really good. It's been really cheap. In Colombia, I got my teeth cleaned. In Ecuador, I got my teeth. Ecuador, I freaking chipped my tooth, and they fixed it for $50. I was missing a piece of my tooth, and they put some. Yeah, that's the whole thing. There's a video on it, so y'all can check that out. So there's that. What else? Um, so I would say kind of balance it. I wouldn't recommend, like, if you're like me, the type of person, like, I stay places long term, but I do move around. So I'm not gonna get insurance each new country I go to because it can get more expensive. But if you're gonna stay somewhere long term, if you're gonna be there and it does add up and you're gonna be going to doctors, because for me when I first moved abroad, I had so many ailments and like just things like wrong that I needed to get checked out. Like I had like different ailments from when I was living in the States I couldn't afford to get checked out, or because of COVID, like during that time places were just more closed and stuff like that. So I think that's important. So I would just kind of weigh the pros and cons, like, as far as like getting insurance, but it's definitely a lot cheaper, and I've had a lot more better experience as far as quality of care abroad. So yeah, thank you for asking that question. Jennifer's laughing at me probably because I have a big head. Zach said, "Dang, just $300 for my new blue filter glasses. That's a lot of money. Like that's a lot of money. $300. Those glasses better." These I feel like these are reasons why I can't go back to the States because I'm gonna go somewhere. And which is like when I do go back to the States, because I will have to go back and carry and take care of some business and stuff like that. I feel like they're gonna tell me like I'm gonna ask for a meal and they're gonna tell me like $20, $25. And I'm gonna look at them like they just like stole my dog or something. I don't even have a dog. Like I feel like that's like the level of like I'm be like, how much money do you want for this food? Like, listen, y'all. Listen. A whole mess. A whole mess. Um, let's get rid of that. Remove it. Okay. What else? Does personal credit from the U.S. affect you in other countries? So, okay, so I didn't even introduce. So, yeah, we have a question from Aaron. Welcome, Aaron. Welcome to the live. Thank you for being here. Does personal credit from the U.S. affect you in other countries? Do they use it for apartments and such? So, one thing I found out after I left the United States, that credit is not only a U.S. thing, but it's a very much Western thing. Um, No, I can't say anything about buying property or anything to that effect because I don't have money like that to buy property. If one day I do, I'll definitely let y'all know. But I don't even think credit is a thing here. In many countries, like credit and that type of stuff just doesn't really, it's not really a concept. I think in a lot of places it's more about like, can you afford the deposit, like maybe for first month's rent and like something like that. Like when I got my apartment in Ecuador, that apartment, I got it from when I started the process when I was in the United States. I was sent pictures and everything like that. I had someone on the ground like that kind of that knew the person and stuff like that, which that's a whole other thing because I met that person on Facebook group. Y'all be careful. Y'all be careful. Y'all be safe. Don't be like me. But obviously it worked out fine. But in regards to that, like, they didn't ask me about any credit. I haven't heard of anyone being asked about credit or anything like that. It's very much like, can you afford this apartment? Are you going to trash or damage this apartment? Okay, here you go. Like, so I think credit's very much a thing. My credit score has not come into context in any means of it, and that's as someone that has student loans and stuff like that. So I don't think I have to check my credit score again, but I can't answer that for sure for everywhere, but in my experience, I would say no. And I have not had any instance where I've got an apartment or anything where they've asked about credit they're not going to ask you about your US credit score in another country, because I'm pretty sure if I ask some people out here, they'd be like, what is that? Like, what is like, how do you add this up? Like, how do you find this number? Because quite honestly, I don't really think it makes much sense. But that's why I'm just a YouTuber. um, so yeah, y'all, we've been here for 35 minutes. We've been chilling. Let me know if y'all have any more questions. Drop them down below. How y'all feeling? We have a lot of people here. We have Aaron. We have Sad. We have Jennifer. We had a lot of people pop in today. So thank y'all so much for coming through. If y'all have any last questions, please feel free to put them down below. Like I said, if y'all missed my earlier announcements, I just announced, my new name, Ami, pronounced Ami, just basically my name, Amina, but take off the na, so Ami. Also, I'm looking for moderators, so if you're interested in that, please hit me up. Hopefully, in the near future, I want to hire an editor, so that's something that you're knowledgeable in. Let me know. And also that Ami's Adventures will be now in like seasons. So basically, that means that there'll be a lot more content. So I'm going to do basically content for 3 months. And in those 3 months, there's going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 videos each week. And then I'm going to take a month break. And then I'm going to come back to the next season and so on and so forth. This is just to make sure that my content creating schedule is a little bit more sustainable and less stressful. And also, y'all can get some more content. I'm really excited for some of the projects that I'm hoping to bring to this channel this upcoming year, and to share with y'all my life, my journey. Also give y'all any tips or support in your journeys, whether you want to move abroad, whether you're just here for the ride, or whatever that may be. So yeah, we're coming up on 40 minutes, so I think I'm gonna start closing out if no one else has any more questions. Look out for a new video. I'm gonna be posting another video on Saturday. So look out for that. And then the whole seasons thing, I'm hoping that will start in February. So starting February 1st, y'all be getting content from me 3 months straight, a month off, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Please know I appreciate every single one of y'all for your love, support, and for just showing up and being great subscribers and community. And I'm thankful, and I'm so excited to see this channel grow and see, I don't know, all the great things that we create in this space as a community, because I need y'all to be here and y'all need me to like need each other. Does that make sense? Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, all right. Thank you so much, Zach. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate y'all. So yeah, if you miss anything, please feel free, check out the replay. If there's a question here, I answer that. Someone's been asking, please feel free to share this with them. Thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm sending y'all lots of love, lots of care. I hope that y'all stay out of the hands of COVID. Please stay safe. Please stay healthy. And I'm going to see y'all next time. Peace.